morning. Time to leave Rio today.
Time to say goodbye, unfortunately, to this wonderful city.
We might come back later. You will see if you follow us, you will see if our travel takes us here. Today we are flying to
another city in South America.
Yes, just for 4 or 5 days. And yeah, we will miss Rio. We haven't seen everything there's to see, so another reason again to come back. And we will leave Brazil after nearly 6 weeks.
Yes.
Nearly 6 weeks in Brazil. Again, another reason to come back because we've only seen so little and there's so much more to see.
And where we are going now, it's not going to be the Atlantic Ocean anymore, it's going to be the Pacific.
Yes.
So let's go.
Now we are heading towards the boarding gates at Rio Galeao Airport, and the distances are really long here, so you need to really reserve some time.
Actually, during the check-in they told us that the boarding is 2 hours before, which is a little bit different to our boarding in Europe. But we waited a little bit, had a coffee, and now 1 hour before we are on our way to the plane.
Yeah, security went quite smoothly. Passport control was a little bit longer, and they are really strict with the time you are here, the visa you get at the entrance. You need to really keep that little piece of paper in your passport, because if you lose it, then you get in trouble. So if you come to Brazil, don't lose that little paper.
You can only stay 90 days. As a European, as a Swiss, you can prolong it to 180 days. Welcome to
Chile. Chile.
Santiago de Chile, Argentina.
Not Argentina.
No, Chile. Joking. So let's grab the luggage, and then we need to change some money and grab a cab to our little hotel.
So now we checked in our hotel in Santiago. This is a nice little hotel, although we only stay here for 2 nights. Say hello.
Hello.
And so far so good. It's quite late, it's past 9, and it's really much cooler weather-wise than in Rio. So
humid.
And it's really much drier. So we took an Uber. It was a very pleasant experience. The guy was really nice and explained us a lot about Santiago and the surroundings. Now we're going to head for dinner.
So we have arrived downtown Santiago de Chile, and we are in a burger place because we only had breakfast today and some little sandwich in the plane, and they have the most funniest burgers I have ever heard of. Just to give you an example, they have the Chinatown ramen burger, tempura chicken with tamarind sauce, spinach leaves, salted red onion, roasted peppers on a homemade ramen noodle burger bun, whatever that is. And I'm gonna have a cheeseburger, and Yona, you won't believe it, They have a Clover Club, so I'm having a Clover Club for you here. I will show you later.
And
Marty's having...
I'm having a pisco sour because we are in Chile and we're supposed to have pisco.
And a surf and turf burger.
And the surf and turf burger called Hemingway burger.
Let's see.
So this burger thing has become apparently a thing to do on the first night. We did it in Rio and now we do it here.
So you're gonna look at this. This is a Clover Club down here in Santiago de Chile. And Marty has a pisco sour, classical Chilean drink. Cheers. So the food has arrived good. Look at this fantastic burger. Marty's very happy. And this is how mine looks like. Cheeseburger. Yummy.
Day 2 in Santiago. We had a very good sleep. And the last night, as you could see, was a really blast. We went to the Bellavista area of Santiago, which is sort of a go-out area, bars, discos, restaurants, a lot of young people. Santiago is the university hub of Chile, so there's a lot of young people here. And we have a stunning day today. Blue sky, not a single cloud in the sky, and it's very warm, not too warm because there's hardly any humidity here. So it's like a golden autumn day in Santiago. And today we need to do the usual stuff when we come into a new country. That means get a SIM card, and we need to buy some winter stuff, at least. Winter stuff. Gloves and beanie, because we're going from here into the cold. You will see later. We decided to go on the highest tower of South America, which is the Costanera Sky Center, to see a little bit the city. And here you can see the snow-capped mountains surrounding Santiago. We are now facing actually southwest, if I understand right, and only 40 kilometers from Santiago are the first ski slopes where you can ski, and Santiago is actually surrounded by mountains, and it makes it a little bit prone to air pollution, because there is not a lot of wind here, and we are like in a kettle in Santiago, so the air pollution is a big problem here. So there you can see at the back the smog that is in the air. You can see that we are now facing northwest, and this is a good sample of how the mountains are surrounding this city, and that's why there's always smog here. Otherwise, it's a very large city. It has 6.2 million inhabitants, and it is quite modern. So we've got our beanies, we've got our gloves, and we got our SIM card. After some drama, as usual with the SIM cards, in every country we could write a full story about SIM cards. We apparently got one, we even have a spare one. It's working at least on the phone. Let's see if we can get it as a hotspot. So we are here in front of the Moneda Palace. This is the palace of the president of Chile, and this was the place where the military coup was taking place in the 70s, and it was bombarded, and it was a very dramatical moment of the Chilean history. And behind me, up here, there is, I think, the biggest flag I've ever seen. That's the flag of the Chilean Republic. So this is not the White House. This is the former Parliament House of Chile. And apparently today the Parliament is sitting in Valparaiso. So this is not in use, but it has beautiful gardens with really nice palm trees.
And here we are in the Metropolitan Cathedral of Santiago. It's very dark inside, maybe you can see a little bit. It's very beautifully built and very cool and refreshing.
The Arms Square, Plaza de las Armas, one central point of the Chilean capital city.
Back to the hotel, we found this museum of beautiful arts, and it has a very beautiful entrance hall already. Somehow some of the exponats are packed into plastic, so we cannot really see them. Maybe they're doing a renovation or something. So meanwhile, after the museum, we are back in the hotel room and we had dinner already. I was just cutting here another video which will come out tomorrow from our further adventures in Rio. And today in in Santiago de Chile, we had only 24 hours actually in this beautiful town to explore it, so it was a little bit express sightseeing. And tomorrow we will continue our journey to the next destination, which will be closer to the sea again. I just mentioned it before. And we had a very funny experience at the dinner tonight. I will attach that sequence just after the end of this sequence. So thank you very much for watching again the vlog of the way we saw it. Thank you so much also for all the new followers we have received so far on YouTube, and also thank you for all your comments. We got so many comments in the last time, and it's always so much fun to answer your comments, and it's good to get your feedback and to be interactive with our audience. So thank you for everything. Have a nice time wherever you are. See you soon again.